Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back another video from Team 4-Star, continuing with the Dragon Ball Z Abridged creator commentary videos, and today we're checking out Kai 1 and 2. So these are like their funny recap videos for the seasons, aren't they? I do believe Kai, didn't they do a 3.5, which covered the Garlic Junior Saga at some point, but that was like an April Fool's video. They posted it as something else, and that was quite funny. But yeah, this is going to be Kai 1 and 2. We're going to be checking out, Kai 1 and 2. So I imagine this is just, the recaps of the seasons, but done in a very funny way. Yeah. And check out my Etsy shop and Patreon page.
We're back!
Yo.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love that
We're
t-shirt.
back!
That's cool.
It's 2023 now!
All
It is
right.
actually
I am nearly up to date with all the
2023
videos.
will mark our 15th
All right.
year as a group.
Oh
in
my God,
May.
will it?
Yeah, in late May. That'll be our 15th anniversary.
Oh, that's really cool.
It is, isn't it?
In May. That's next month. I reckon they'll do something for that. They're going to do something for that. Do you reckon that? Oh.
But before we get to that, we are going to talk about Season 1 again.
Oh, yeah. So, for those wondering, Season 3 is coming. But we got a
Is that John Wick music? I've literally seen John Wick 4 and it sounds very similar.
couple of things that we got to do first. We got some.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking about Kai, which, I mean, that's kind of how Kai
yes.
began. When they announced Dragon Ball Z Kai, it was like, oh, okay, they're cutting out all the filler. That's familiar. Interesting project to do that. And we got a couple of comments and messages asking, like, are you going to do a Kai Abridged? And it's like,
Why would you do that?
What?
Yeah.
I think he might be dumb. but then we were like, no, but what if we did?
Yeah, we started throwing
yeah.
around like what would happen if we literally just cut everything down, and then we ended up coming up with the Kais, which, funny enough, these are kind of prototypes for the X Minutes videos I'm doing in a way.
I still look behind the curtain. I still subject that we should have called those abridged. But
Yeah, I know. This one wanted to call things like the Demon Slayer.
In minutes
Yeah, I think it was
stuff.
with the Demon Slayer one. You saw that, I was like, why aren't we just calling these abridged?
for real, like it fits. I mean, I guess the reason that we opted not to was because it doesn't technically fit with what we have already labeled as abridged.
Yeah.
I still disagree. I still think it would have been a good idea. Anyway. This is an abridged of our abridged series.
Yeah. And funny enough,
great.
before we can even get started, I'm already going to pause.
Oh, well, here we are.
I hate the fact that this is such a small, minor thing, but I know some people out there are going to also see this and wonder what the fuck. Dragon Ball Z, Drag Dash, and Ball GT.
Oh.
Why didn't I just
Press
make
enter.
it a new line?
Yeah.
It bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
Just doesn't
Well,
care.
answer it. Why didn't you?
I don't know, and I'm
That
angry.
does look bad, actually. Oh.
I don't know why I didn't just make
I will
it a
forever
new
see that
line.
now.
I should have.
You're on notice, early 2010s, Kaiser. You're on notice. And just a little backstory for me. We premiered this at a convention. You weren't there, but
yeah.
I was. I was at a very small convention in South Dakota.
Oh.
And it's where I got to meet Chris Ayres for the first time. Wonderful, wonderful man.
Cool.
At the time, like, this is just when he started playing Frieza. And he was like, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to watch what you guys make. And I was like, I
wow,
understand,
okay, yeah,
dude.
I totally get that,
Don't
I
worry
suppose,
about
yeah.
it. You don't have to, but you know, he's an absolute sweetheart. He is missed insanely dearly.
Oh.
And then a couple of years later, I met him the next year I met him at the same convention, and he was like, oh no, I watched it because he talked to Sabbath at that point. And it's like, oh, it's hysterical. I love what you guys are doing.
Great.
That's that guy. But whenever this video, like whenever I, go back and watch it, I always remember him. And yeah, it's a very special moment. Now let's watch us tear apart our own shit.
Yeah.
Because this allowed us to get very meta and just like rip ourselves apart, kind of.
Yeah.
Make a parody of your own parody.
All right.
This is a parody
Official release support Akira Toriyama!
I love the fact that that is blown the fuck out and we kept it that way.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
You're an alien! I'm an alien.
Am I an alien?
Probably. Where's my brother?
I don't know.
Then you're useless to me.
It's also really funny that in this entire video, this is like season 1, but we're using the Dragon Box footage.
Yeah, and we're using Dragon Soul. It's a slapper of an opening.
Oh, I love Dragon Soul. I also can't remember if this is the first thing I used the Dragon Box footage for or not. It may not have been. I think we might have been into season 2 when
We
made
were
this.
in season 2 when we were doing this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a kid.
I'm socially awkward.
He's adorable.
Boom.
I give my brother.
That would come back later.
Yes.
Dun dun dun. Ba 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 ba.
What a
No,
twist!
you're not. Ah, he took my son.
I'm here to help you.
Aren't we enemies?
Nobody watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
You a Yoshi?
Hells yeah.
Well,
Give me
let's
back my
accept it.
son. Gross.
That's me playing Phil Ken 7.
Yeah. Luckily, and I'm really happy about
So
this.
fast-paced.
I'm 95% sure that is the exact same file that I like, the same graphic I used in the original episode. I was
Oh,
able to
yeah,
just
yeah.
bring
Just
it back
find it,
over.
yeah.
Piccolo, get him!
Makan Sapalapagon.
Double kill.
Unreal
Now I am
Tournament.
the dead. Blech.
Was it Quake?
Goku's dead.
It was Quake.
Let's go to Earth.
It's Quake.
Fallen. Oh no! More Saiyans! I'm taking Gohan. Hi, maggots. I'm training you. I'm terrifying and a
Or is it Unreal Tournament? Oh no.
potential rapist.
Yeesh.
I'll never say it flat out. Dodge!
Okay, that bois.
Yeah.
Do you remember what we were referencing with that? It was those old G.I. Joe parodies.
Oh my god, it was,
Yeah.
from Fensler.
I can't remember. This was like the mid to late aughts.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It was really viral, and we like laughed our asses off just watching through those ones.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino, but your ass got sacked. Yeah, no, that was the one.
Wow.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino. But too bad your ass got sacked.
Early parody shit, and fucking loved it.
Well,
All right.
Who are you?
I'm King Kai. You now know the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb. F*** off, shut up, Bojack.
12 months
Bye,
have
King
passed.
Kai.
Let's go fight Saiyans.
see you later.
Oh God, it's the Saiyans! Hi. Yamcha's here.
It's just so good.
Yamcha's dead. Nappa, get him.
I
am
am
love that.
hilarious and you will quote everything I say.
Dad, get him.
I'm the only serious character in this show. That is the joke.
And goodbye, everybody.
God, everyone's dead.
Hilariously derailing one-liner.
Napa was very easy to write for this.
Yes.
Yep.
9,000.
Vegeta, why?
Because I'm a monkey.
Kaioken!
Oh no, I'm not a monkey. Oh no.
The voice shifting.
Destructo. No. Leaving now.
Leaving now.
And we'll never see him again.
They'll see me next episode.
And I'm a ghost. Or am I?
Inception.
Amazing.
Hi, Martin.
How many subscribers?
More than it's worth.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that was a real. I always forget how fast that first Kai goes by. How short it actually
dead
is.
quick.
It's immensely fast. I mean, what is it, like 2 minutes long? Not even.
Yeah. For what it's worth, as they went on, they got longer because we just kept seeing things that, like, we kept remembering things like, we have to touch this, we have to touch on that.
They got longer because, well, yeah, we have to touch on some things, but they also got longer because the amount of material that went into them was, like, there
More.
was so much
Yeah.
more. Literally, for us, season 2 was twice as long as season 1, and season 3 was three times as long as season 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, I don't know. I am honestly happy that we got to expand on them a little bit more, if only because for one video, it's fine for it to be so fast, so quick, so over so quickly. But as we had more things we had to cover, we had to structure them a little bit better. So it's like, okay, it can't just be that speed all the way through. Otherwise, one, it just becomes kind of repetitive.
Oh, no,
Two,
not
you're
a monkey.
exhausted by the end.
Yeah, which is immediately noticeable when we open up on Kai 2, which is a lot slower paced. But, I mean, we still skip the lion's share of dynamic.
Yeah.
It is. It's 6 minutes long instead of 2, but I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that ends up getting.
A part of me believes that, like, one of the first things we wrote for Kai 1 was, Yamcha's here! Yamcha's dead!
Yeah, I think it was. Honestly, if we were doing season 1 after everything we'd done in season 3, it's very possible that the actual scene would have been somewhat closer to that. I always look back on that and it's like, you know what? Don't even have the build up for Yamcha. Have Yamcha show up and like, hey, it's Yamcha, boom, and then literally have him grabbed immediately. Don't do the
Hey
build
guys, I'm here!
Yeah, I think honestly, that would have like playing up just how unfortunate Yamcha is treated in the show.
Yeah, like don't even give him any lines whatsoever. Just be told he's here, then be told he's dead by someone else.
He really is treated so unfortunately, and I wonder if it was like a meme by the time, but like, do you remember the pre-tournament in Super when he was like, "Man, I wonder when they're gonna ask me to join"?
That was so funny.
Everyone was just ignoring him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yamcha being kind of the punching bag.
Yeah.
Did become a meme in Japan. I mean, for God's sakes, the crater pose is a meme in Japan.
Yeah.
But let's move on to Kai 2 right now.
All right.
This is a parody. Buy the fucking show.
Okay. Immediately slower paced. He.
Let's go to space. Dragon Soul. Going to Namek.
Is that Namek?
No.
Is that Namek?
No.
Is that Namek?
Oh yeah. This place is boring.
Is that a sand pod?
We're all gonna die. I'm on Namek now.
The dichotomy of
Bye,
Krillin.
Queen. Bye, Queen.
Hello, I'm Space Napoleon. Give me the thing.
Pretty much.
Give me the thing.
No.
Kill his kid.
That's right. We just decided throughout this just to never say the word Dragon Ball. Just say the thing.
Yeah, it's always the thing. Do the thing with the thing, but the thing.
Give me the thing.
Here.
Good. Kill him.
But the thing.
Other kid.
Thing.
Quack.
Quack.
What the space,
Space
fuck?
fuck.
We're in the clear. We're all gonna die.
Use your solar flare!
Oh, I do know that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a little bit hard
I'll
to.
find it.
We're in the clear.
There I am. So that was from Youmacon 2010.
Yep. You you just straight up did the sweet transvestite.
I just did a Frankenfurter for our first 18 plus panel. I'm like, you know what? This works out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys.
Hello, everybody. I believe we wanted to open this up with some Q&A.
Oh my god.
And then I went around the doing the Q&A stuff with that microphone, and actually reminds me of one of my favorite stories. Actually, Taka's gonna hate me. Anyway, in Youmacon 2009.
You know when you do that, you're like, you know what, if I sell this guy's not gonna like me. So anyway, it's like, oh no.
We were doing our first panel, and this was Taka's first time up in
cool.
front of a bunch of people, and we were doing our first autograph signing after this, a meet and greet. And this cute young woman walked up, and she's like, "I think you're really, 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 really cute." He's like, "Ha, thank you." And then he starts to sign stuff, and then she goes, "I'm 18." He just signs so red in the face, and I told that story on this panel.
Oh my god.
Didn't really think about it too much. And then he took the microphone to go out to the audience. The first person he walks up to is a cute young woman. He's like, "Okay, you got a question?" "Well, first of all, I'm 19 now." He just drops the microphone and runs out of the panel room. That is one of my favorite convention memories of all time.
That's hilarious.
I hope she took it in good stride.
She seemed to.
Yeah, she's
Oh
she
my
did.
God.
Honestly, I'm not as awkward as it was.
It was hysterical.
We've all done awkward stuff. We've all been there, and we
Stuff just like that. Just you can't write that stuff. That's hilarious.
we didn't try to point it out. We would never want to shame her.
Absolutely not.
And it's a very funny story.
I think it is an adorable and funny story. And whoever you are, if you're out there, if you're watching this, we love you and thank you so much. You have you have put a beacon in my life with that story.
Truly, it is hilarious. And again, don't feel embarrassed. Not even the smallest bit. It is
funny.
something we can all laugh at. I think in
That's so
retrospect.
funny.
Also, I pulled that off surprisingly well.
Honestly, I was impressed.
Yeah. I remember Gon. He was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
That's because Gon is painfully
He is
straight.
uncomfortably straight.
Yeah.
Painfully straight.
I always so Gon Shingba, voice of Ten Shin Han, also used to make an Avatar of the Abridged series back in the day that I helped edit
Android
at one point.
17 as well.
Android
King
17.
Yemma.
Yeah. Jace. really great guy. Just I want to lead off, spectacular guy. But I've always said this about you because back in the day, it was kind of the four of us, kind of like up at the top of stuff before he kind of had to go off and do his own thing. I always said that you were comfortably straight. Gon was painfully straight, and then Taka was straight ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on.
Double bits! Sup, Chubbs McKenzie? Any last words before I kill you? I have a thick, meaty vagina. No.
We have a thing.
My name is
Little Green!
my parents.
Borderlands
are
there.
dead.
Yeah, so that is a Borderlands joke, immediately followed by a Borderlands 2 joke, immediately followed by a Batman meme from a comic that was originally an Elseworlds comic about Batman versus Superman.
Dory is dead. Vegeta, get him.
I remember one of the things we wanted to do is just only have Zarbon, but then it just didn't work out later in the script.
Do anything for this entire trip. Good.
So
Not even a word. Not even a word.
the funny thing about this is, when we were writing it out, we didn't have much for Bulma at all, so we kind of just wrote her out early on, like, okay, there isn't much for Bulma to do here, so
She really doesn't do anything on Namek.
She should not have been on Namek. I actually maintain that while it was really cute that they were trying to call back to like old Dragon Ball.
Yeah, with the searching for the balls and
Krillin
that,
and
like,
Gohan.
She had no
and
place
them.
as soon as they got there. I mean, like, they could have maybe figured something out with her, but Toriyama just didn't.
Yeah, because everywhere they went was just people with high power levels that could just flick her in the face and she would lose her head.
Yeah, she does not contribute to the story, and in fact, I've said this before. Bulma on Namek, I think, is actually a big contribution to why a lot of the American fan base thinks she's kind of a bitch. Because if you watch original Dragon Ball, she's an actual character who's actively involved in things. Here, she has nothing to do and just complains most of the time. And honestly, I get why she complains most of the time.
I don't blame her.
Probably the first introduction that they had, yeah.
She's in a really shitty circumstance. So, like, the Bulma, do not do anything for this entire trip.
But there was a joke that I kind of wanted to make because there's also a thing in the industry where certain characters, unless they are relevant to the story, will not actively not be given a line, so they don't have to pay the voice actors. They will try and be like, okay, does this character need to be here? Do they need to say anything? No? Okay, no lines. So if you're ever watching an animated series and a character is in the background but does not have any lines, not even a sound, they don't even make a sound, and it seems maybe even a little awkward that, they didn't say anything or make a noise, it is almost certain that they were trying to cut down on the budget and not bring the voice actor in. It's one of the reasons in Steven Universe, at one point they bring back a fusion. It's, I forget her name. It's the fusion between Garnet and Amethyst. And she was played by Nicki Minaj.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah. And so she comes back at one point, does not have a line, no dialogue at all,
damn.
because they did not want to have to pay Nicki Minaj again.
I wonder if they could have pulled like a South Park with Isaac Hayes and just snipped up her previous lines and just melded
what?
something together.
Guess what?
Did they do that?
No.
Oh.
Because you'd still have to pay them.
I guess, yeah, you'd have to use royalties for their voice.
Yep. You have to, like, they literally make a joke about it in an episode of Steven Universe where they use a clip of her, and then, because one of the characters is literally breaking the fourth wall, she looks off screen, do we still have to pay her for that?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a part of me that almost wishes Bulma had a line at the end.
Ha! Pay me!
Yeah. Well, that's something they actually did in American Dad with Haley. At the very end, she's like, "Ha! I have a line in this episode. Pay me, fuckers."
Wow.
I also like the way you've paused these. We get a look into how you did the transition. You did a big blur and then a screen wipe.
Yeah, actually, that's actually a slide. Yeah, a slide.
Slide. not
Yeah,
a wipe.
slide transition. Yeah.
Not me a thing. Time to get more things. Hey, it's the gay one.
Maybe I'm gay. Or maybe stereotypes are bullshit.
Pussy!
Oh no! I love that guy.
So who are you?
I am Guru.
Oh, okay, well.
But you can call me Super Mega Ultra Alpha Omega Hyper Turbo.
Just take the thing. He'll be at this for a while. Grab all the things!
I got a thing! Where's Gohan?
Just Vegeta laughing as he's so happy for a while.
Oh, no, seriously, where's Gohan?
Holding.
As they all the laughing and all that going on with Vegeta is just absolutely priceless. Oh my god, wow. I think this Prime energy drink is really going to my body. Like, it's really taking over.
That scream is Krillin for that long.
Really
before.
nice.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
probably still had to stretch it.
I probably still had to stretch it a little bit. A lot of your longer screams are sometimes just cut together with a little bit of mesh.
Yeah.
Still got his thing.
I'm very sad.
Rip Flash player.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Flash player's gone.
They
This
killed
joke-
Adobe. Killed our joke.
Yeah, I'm sad that this joke no longer works. This used
Oh,
to be
well.
a thing that would happen with the YouTube player every once in a while. Then I think it's a JavaScript player now. Whatever. But yeah, so no more Flash player. This joke doesn't work anymore. Damn you, YouTube, and damn you, Adobe.
Flash was a good program, man.
Honestly-
I miss Flash games sometimes.
Yeah.
Really screwed over Newgrounds.
Really?
Oh, Newgrounds man.
Zarbon's dead.
Zarbon's dead.
Call the Ginus.
Okay.
Okay.
What is today?
Bigger, longer, and uncut, Guru. Oh, hello.
Why am I here?
Why am I here?
Does this actually matter?
Probably not.
Hey guys, you remind me of some assholes I'm gonna kill!
Okay, first of all, I love that line.
It's great. It's great.
Some assholes I'm gonna kill.
No, yeah. The interesting thing.
You ordered a second cup. No judgment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought not. You didn't ask.
How dare you? Didn't order Tyler a coffee? Man.
So,
Just saying.
But yeah, I realized we don't make a lot of jokes about ourselves in these.
No, we saved that for Abridged.
Oh my god. Oh, maybe God.
Red Broly.
Maybe we
Red
should cover
Broly.
Abridged one of these days.
Maybe.
But yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we like
Can't
in
wait
that
for them to
moment.
see
I
the Broly
realized
movie.
we never even made a joke necessarily about the I am an adult. Or a lot of the running jokes that we did in the show.
I need an adult, I am an adult thing probably wouldn't have it worked in the format that it was. I don't know how you can truncate it and still make it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's sort of funny. Not that I don't love. Like honestly, these were just fun ways to make really quick and dumb jokes about this arc. It wasn't even so much about making fun of ourselves. But looking back on it, yeah, there are times I'm like, I wonder if we could have actually made more jokes about us in our show in these.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like Guru giving himself a super long title for absolutely no reasons is a bit of a meta joke.
And the maybe stereotypes of bullshit. But yeah. So sorry, I was just thinking about that. That's all.
Now the Ginus are coming. Right now!
There's no time for that, because the Ginus are coming! Okay, what? Right now!
And together we are.
Hey guys,
I loved that.
made it.
Goku here and just killed them all.
Okay.
What are the odds?
So funny thing about that joke, this actually kind of ties back into Grant. So way back in the day, there was this forum, Box of Danger.
Yeah.
The Box of Danger forum.
Dangerous box.
And fucking Grant. This was before Grant was working with us. I think I'm 95% sure this was Grant who made this post. Grant used to think this sucked. He's been on record as that.
He's been on record saying that he's a big critic and that working with us was. I think he made the joke about selling out or selling his soul.
Let's first give a warm welcome to our newest member, Devimon.
Nice to be here, guys. I'm just glad I realized having money was more important than having an opinion.
Amen.
I like him. Put him on a shirt.
Yeah, I mean Grant's cool by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Grant is
Bridgemont's great.
Really cool. Grant and Kieran love them, and they used to be very big critics of our show. And one of the
Because
things that
I'm remembering with the Bridge Man, just quickly, didn't that go out as it was meant to be the Broly movie, but then it was an April Fool's and it was Bridge Man. Am I right on that? God, that's years ago. That's so many years. Wow. What is in this? A lot of vitamins. Anyway,
he particularly didn't like was our Goku. He just flat out thought he wasn't very funny or well used. And honestly, in the first season, he's not the funniest character there. I actually really like what we do with him in season 2 and season 3 a lot more because we started to play a little bit more into the innocence angle on him instead of just kind of being a dumb asshole.
His more goofy sort of nature rather than stupidity.
Yeah. And he genuinely becomes one of my favorite characters as the show goes on. So, but they were talking about, he literally said, you know, part of me just kind of would love if his ship just crashes when he gets dynamic and he dies. And
so that's a
just
take
do
on
it.
just crush the Ginyu.
There was a part of me that kept that in mind and was like, huh, you know, that would be sort of funny, but also literally impossible because the rest of the arc cannot happen without Goku.
Yeah.
But that was always in the back of my mind of like, how would we do that? How would that turn out? And so when we got here, there was a part of me that was like, huh, the part where his ship crashes. What if he just crashes into the Ginyus?
Yeah, because we were thinking about like, okay, how are we going
because in all fairness, yeah, Goku does kill pretty much all of them.
to cover all the Ginyus? Like, why don't we just have Goku's ship crush him?
Yeah.
That's it.
And so, hey, Grant, you kind of got your wish.
There you go, nice.
Unfortunately, Goku lived this time.
Put him in the
pod.
I wonder if this will become a trend.
Yeah.
Where's Frieza?
That's not funny. It's never been funny. It's never gonna be funny. Put on these clothes. I'm a nap.
Sorry, I have to point this out.
on.
That's not funny. It's never been funny. It's never going to be funny. Was actually parodying an official Sonic comic.
Was it?
Oh.
Yes. I think he called Sonic calls Robotnik.
Was it one of the Archie ones?
No, one of the IDWs.
Ah.
And when the writer was asked about it, hey, was this a reference to DBZA? He was like, yeah.
Just straight up.
And so,
Just straight up. That is really cool that Dragon Ball Z Abridged gets referenced, man. And didn't these guys do the voices for the characters in Dragon Ball Z Kai at the Cell Saga, where they're all dressed up in the costumes for the characters, and they do the characters, something like that? And oh my god.
I'm so fucking psyched about that.
As a furry, that's got to ring true in your heart somewhere that you got referenced in Sonic. Somewhere down in the furry cockles of your tiger heart.
No? No? No?
Go on, I found the things. Want to do the thing?
The
Sure,
thing!
Then they get here.
Hey,
Hey. I love the haze.
Yeah.
Go back. Yeah. Now bring him
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, no!
Hi. What's up? Want to see something cool? Yeah, why not?
I want to point out, so there are a lot of visual jokes in this that are not in the script. When we were going through this,
I can imagine with this, when you're doing it, you just then go, you record it all, and in your editing process, you go, right, okay, let's add that. Because it's like, it's not the main story you focus on. This is like a funny one-off thing that is like being a huge parody in itself, so just make it as over the top and mad as possible.
we wrote it without even thinking about how the visuals would work out most of the time.
Cool.
And I was
We just
kinda,
assumed you'd do it.
Yeah, I was basically thrown in to figure out a way to make these dumb jokes work. So the whole panning up and down thing, not in the script. Really, really happy. Because every once in a while, when I'm editing something and I find like, wait a second, I can do this in a way not unplanned that is so much better than what I had in my head in the script. And that was one of them.
And for our last wish, you'll give me immortality, or I'll murder his parents.
joke's
It's on you. Phew.
Wait, am I immortal?
I don't know. Let's see.
He's pissed.
I'm not afraid of you.
How about now?
Horny.
So yeah, that is a reference, obviously, the one-ups. And honestly, like, that edit, I thought was going to be really difficult. Thank God it, like, repeats over and over. That made it way easier. Also, that editing that gave my eyes the worst strain.
Oh, God, I can only imagine because you're going through, like,
Bit by bit and having to watch it, like, change color over and over.
All right, who's next?
Sorry, the middle finger. Can you go back just a sec? So this is another one of those jokes that this wasn't in the script. Him holding up his middle finger. I had a shot of him holding up 2 fingers like, oh, I have 2 more transformations after this. And then I was like, well, now I have to make
I need to make him flip somebody off.
Yeah, obviously.
And it's there for like a second. So
exactly.
Right, who's next?
I'm 2 guys now.
Sup?
Krillin, no!
Oh, okay.
What? How?
Hey.
And this is my 4th and final form.
What happened to the 3rd form?
No one
I
cares.
don't care what happens because I'm a Super Saiyan. No reason to
Yamate!
I'm sorry, what were you on about before?
I'm a Super Saiyan.
Apologies, still can't make it out.
I'm a Super Saiyan.
Again, his body just moving as he's saying it.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing a lot. Just, I loved working on this because I got to do all the stupid shit.
And now to finish the...
Hey, let that Vegeta alone.
And
Big
what the
Green
hell
Dub
is he?
reference.
Oh no! You killed Vegeta!
You know what the best part about that line read is? That was a flub.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no, you killed Vegeta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, originally the line was just going to be, "Oh no, you killed Vegeta, you monster!" And then
You are so decked.
yeah, and
So you just decided, okay, we're just gonna work that in there.
yeah, it just gets cut
That's
off
brilliant.
by blood, him vomiting up blood. So yeah, that wasn't in the script. That was just I'm gonna use that flub and we're gonna do.
That's
something.
brilliant.
Lemons and lemonade.
Oh yeah.
You are so decked.
Hey, Genkai, can you teach us the...
No! Dang it, nothing's worked. Better use that thing that always works.
Okay, that shot of Goku is so fucking weird. What the hell
yeah,
is going
so
on with
strange.
this?
He's got the like proportions of a thumb.
Yeah, why is his chest like that? What in the what?
You could use that as a Rorschach test if you take out all the colors.
Weird.
Also, yeah, the joke there is that the
King Kai will not teach anybody else anything.
well, no, the fact that the Genki
Spirit
Dama
Bomb.
/ Spirit Bomb literally never works until until Boo.
Yeah.
it only works in the movies and Boo.
Yeah, it
And
kills.
GT, I guess.
Oh man, its death count in the movies is crazy.
I think it's like 4.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it. That's it. Stopping it myself. What the?
Dominating!
You won, Dad! And we didn't even lose Krillin. Ah, swizzle sticks.
JK, not dead, lol.
Oh, right, my tit.
Piccolo,
And here's where we made a correction.
didn't you?
Dodge.
Yeah,
That was a
so-
correct. That was like.
Should have been
We
used
brought
in the
this up
first
in
place.
episode 30.
Yeah.
But somebody posted a comment there. It's like, why didn't you say why didn't you dodge? Or at least, probably a few people made that, and we were just like, damn it!
Yeah, honestly, damn it. I have nothing on that. I'm just like, well, and at the time, I think I don't even know if we planned on doing it in Kai, but when we got to Kai, we definitely made sure to fucking do it.
Yeah.
This ruffles my jammies!
I also love Ruffles, my jammies.
Take Piccolo and leave. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going on here?
I am a super sandwich!
Break.
Uh-oh, spaghetti!
I'm Goku's dad.
Really?
Probably not.
King Kai, we have the things.
Do the thing!
Well, that didn't quite work like I wait. Is that a dragon?
Yeah.
Bye.
Wait!
Make me immortal.
It's just fuck you, I'm a dragon in reverse.
Oh,
That's
really?
all that is. Yeah.
Fuck
it's
you,
just-
I'm a dragon.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what he says.
Ah.
What the goddamn shit just happened?
Hey.
You fucked me. You
I'm here too.
monkey.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. No, Freezer Dono, Yamate!
Oh, I'm confused.
Oh,
It looks
here
like
we
the
go.
dragon brought every person on Namek to Earth.
All of them?
Hey guys.
Even used the Dragon Ball footage for it.
Yeah, well, I needed the exact shot. Luckily, he's already tatted up, so it worked. But that is a reference to a, it's kind of a semi-Dragon Ball meme. It's really just the delivery.
It's one of my favorite line reads of all time.
Yeah, because, so in Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, and the
like the final arc, when he's fighting Goku, like Goku and Piccolo Jr. are fighting in the tournament.
He puts a hole through Goku's, like,
Chest,
shoulder.
like, right there.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
right,
big.
It's one of the most violent injuries we see in the show, just because of like
up to that point, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. And but then like Goku gets back up and he's like, "Ha! You missed all my vital organs, all of them." Yeah, the fucking because this is at this point, Sabbath was still kind of doing the monsters take gargling, which again. Very glad he moved away from. Honestly, losing all of them monster
a part of me misses it, but
yeah, I mean nowadays though it actually kind of makes Piccolo sound cool, whereas like that old.
But this was edgy like 3-year-old Piccolo. So
he's honestly that
edgy
sounds
toddler.
It sounds really funny. He's actually putting on the gruffness because he's trying to act cool. Okay, you know what? That's my headcanon. Yeah. He's trying to act like Demon King Piccolo.
Dying.
Do you have any last words, sir?
Hi, me.
I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
Yeah, he'll be missed.
Hi, mate.
And bored. See ya.
What? Get back here!
Tien Destructo Disc! How? I love this bit here.
So, which way's your ship?
Splat! The arm falling down.
Best part is, that's the same hand
that was flipping off.
That was flipping off.
Oh, okay, cool. I put the different.
You just remove the other finger.
Yeah, I removed the other finger, and I don't remember. I know we wrote that his arm was supposed to fall down. I know. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
we
that
did.
was in the script.
Yeah, but like, I'm really glad that I was able to make it work the way that I did because I was.
Again, this was another case of like we didn't know where you'd get the footage. We're like, he's gonna find a hand.
Yeah,
or you were going to get somebody to draw the hand.
I did. God damn it!
You found the hand.
Although now that I think about it, I think that's the wrong hand.
Frieza's all rights.
Oh wait, yeah, it's the opposite side.
Yay!
I love Moscow's delivery on that.
Yeah, that fucking giggle.
Yay!
And unsubscribed.
2014.
By the way, that's actually you singing Dragon Soul.
Yep.
So, I don't know if you actually held it that long.
I did.
Yeah.
For like, I can hold a note just fine. Screaming is a different thing because that's a lot more air.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot.
But yeah, that's those are the Kais.
Kais 1 and 2.
Kais 1 and 2. There are technically 3 more Kais.
There are 3 more Kais.
Technically,
there's 2.9, 3, and 3.5.
2.9 was actually just a full episode.
Yeah, it's a full.
So 2.9 covers the
Oh my
Galaxy,
god,
yeah.
when we get there, we're gonna have a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. But first, we have to get to the part that it actually covers. But before that,
we have to do Cooler.
It's Revenge. Cooler's Revenge.
I don't know why they called it that.
I don't. It's because Cooler's getting revenge. You know Cooler. Everybody knows Cooler. He's from Return of Cooler. But we'll be getting to that next time
on this thing
that we
are doing.
Good. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Very cool. Man, this KSI Prime flavors really filled me with a lot of goddamn whatever the hell is in it. Well, that was a very good video. It's really cool to see behind the scenes and all the stories about the conventions. That story we're talking about was so funny. Oh, just saying, I'm 19 now. Oh, that's great. It's good to see the stuff for them behind the scenes and that. And I reckon for their 15th anniversary, they're going to do something, man. Maybe that's when Unabridged is coming back. I'm really looking forward to Unabridged. I really like that. But Anyway, make sure you check out my Etsy shop in the description down below. T-shirts and hoodies that I've designed are there to be purchased. They're really good. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month for sports channels. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you're already. Leave comments down below. Let me know that you're watching some future videos. I'll see you guys, all you guys, next time.